I've got another question here. What eats baboons? What kind of predators go after them?
Leopard. Mainly leopard because leopard can't
Yeah. I've seen once myself. I've seen a lion jump. There was a fork in a marula tree just outside access to Bush Lodge. Human Bush Lodge. The lions were walking up, and one of the females saw this baboon trip, and this young baboon actually sat in the fork. I think he felt he was quite secure. And this lion ran up, basically ran up the tree, grabbed him in his mouth, in her mouth, and jumped over the other side. So lion, I believe pythons as well, possibly, could take them. And I suppose when they're young, who knows, a couple of eagles out there can also take them. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look here. What else we can get? Many times I've seen lions come very close to the lodge. Has there ever been a time when lions or any other animals who are dangerous ever cause a problem for the staff in the lodge?
No. Before I started here, I know that when I went up to their house and he walked into a few lionesses. Yeah, and they when they go between the fence to their house. And they
don't need to know the
they're getting scared. Like now. And then lions were fighting inside the camp as well. They were all there, and then they closed everybody in the bar. That must be a few years ago. Jackie told me the whole story, and I'm glad I was not part of it.
I must have. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, I think there's a motive behind this question, because in fact this person who published this, I actually didn't leave a name. It was posted on through Mrs. Charlie, but I believe it's a 10-year-old boy who watches from, I think, Vancouver in Canada, and that although these animals are extremely dangerous, it's extremely rare that an incident actually happens. But it's like statistics. It's just a matter of time. It depends how many numbers that you crunch and call that and then pull your mean or your average out of that. And I know from having lived in wildlife areas for 15, 16 years is that in that time, sure, there has been some casualties. I've heard of people that have been taken out by elephant walking at night. Walking at night is just a big no-no for us. We diurnal. If animals get it, we limit it to our vision. And you can walk into an animal. And if you walk along the road, you can be quiet. You can bump into an elephant. He didn't know he's munching away at a tree. Next moment he sees you there, he panics and he runs over you on his way up. And a foot from an elephant kind of takes care of you, doesn't it? So you can get sorted out that way, but I know that there are stories of leopards attacking people, lions inside where we are now, within probably 8 kilometers of where we are now. About 8 years ago there was a guy that was killed and eaten by lions. So it does happen. All these cases.
What time does this finish?
I'll walk you to your room.
We can take the cards and we thought you could walk back to the camp. Actually, no, you're not indispensable. Fair enough.
No, I think the most important is that people must remember the wild animals. That it's not like a zoo or a circus animal. And they get so used to when they see the leopard close next to the vehicle. What is that?
Hyena. What's his hyena? That'd be the best sound. I've got a poster from Nkorho. He's one of our mods. And I know she's a big fan of spotted hyenas. That's of course a spotted hyena calling. also one of my most favorite animals. Yeah, I mean that call that was just heard there is obviously a communication call, talking to others. When you're a hyena and you're a formidable predator, but at the same time you have the ability to scavenge. Their whole jaw structure is designed to crush large bones. So they're the cleaners. They can come after a kill, and they can eat the big giraffe bones, the big elephant bones. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of the smaller ones. They extract the marrow, which is obviously rich in nutrients. So they occupy that niche, but at the same time, especially this time of the year, when the wildebeest calves start popping, when the polar lambs start dropping and what have you, it really becomes kind of a fast food sensation, really. I suppose it's McDonald's. But we've got a question here from Kara. Is that about my question is about the hyena population in Korea. How often see here hyenas at night? So do we also see them often come down to the pan? We hear them just like we do now. Is there a den near the water hole? Do you know how many members the clan has?
There's not one in Nkorho, I know that, but I think there is one at Juno. There's a den at Juno. I think that's it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the ranger started.
Yeah.
We have them in camp inside the Burma even.
Oh, really?
Sometimes.
Yes, yeah, no, I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's one stealing a bread bowl with a serviette.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, even eating the dog's food. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I know this area just to the north of you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of termite mounds. I've always thought about it as kind of like the Manhattan of the northern Sabi sands, because these termite mounds kind of come out of the ground like skyscrapers.
Yeah.
And it's obviously home to a lot of animals, but one is obviously the hyena, because they use them as dens. They excavate ark warthog burrows, and they have their youngsters in there. And I think just answering Kada, from my experience, Kada, is that in this area the clans aren't very big. They're not the type of clans that you get up north into the Serengeti. They're not the size that challenge the lions in this area for dominance. Other areas like in Djibouti and Botswana, they take out lions. In this area it's very rare. So our clans generally are in the 4 to 6 type region maximum.
Yeah.
You generally have 1, maybe 2 breeding females within the den, but mainly the matriarch kind of takes it. And they do move the dens quite regularly, but also they get flying stations and what have you. So they've got little Franklins competing with us there.
The most I reached was that morning with a buffalo, the big buffalo.
Oh, yeah?
We counted 16.
16.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
lionesses.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, they just kept on coming. Yeah, I don't know from where, but they were all over.
So I'm getting a report that our sound has deteriorated a little bit. Are you listening in there? Is it still still sounding good? We're gonna kind of wind this up quite soon.
Yeah, I think we should now. Yeah.
It's getting a little bit dark and well, let me just shoot through these, because we definitely haven't even got close to the end of these questions. But obviously we need another session. What is the most bizarre animal in a crowd? What's the most bizarre animal that you've seen? I'm trying to Oh yes, that's one thing we've got, is that tell us about the dogs. How many dogs are there? Who are they? And what are they?
My baby's the puppy.
What is a Jack Russell?
Yeah,
Like a Jack Russell.
Yeah, and I just love her.
And she's
And
adorable.
just this small one running on the pool is Duso.
Wow, has he got great emails or?
No, it's just nice. You're getting to know the viewer.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
actually, like Karen and Aquila and there's so many. Yeah, Becky, your personal friend now. The old lady somewhere. She sent Gabby photos of her eating ice cream. Yeah. To get a personal relationship and and please come to Nkorho, then you can hear. Yeah,
That's it.
that's what I said. We will be waiting for your phone call or your email.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.